Uh, Mr. Oliver may be extremely ruthless in his words, so this is definitely where Shalana gets that from in the eyes of the actual father.
I won't say I'm the best, but whoever's the best, they know about me. They know a damn good lot about me, too.
Greetings, greetings, all divine beings. It is Witchy Poo coming back to you with another video. And if you are feeling kind, please subscribe. So this young man's name is TC Oliver. The internet has him as a Cancer. And this is Shalana Hunter's, the young lady's father. Okay. Now this is what's posted on the internet. This is what is being said. We're going to draw a few cards to see what we can get. Thank you guys for being a part of this. Here we go. We're going to go with Cancer. That's what we know. All right. Future is very thin on the bottom of the deck. We do have the 10 of Pentacles. It is true there's some roots here. It is true there is some sort of legacy as far as the history of connection of that young lady. And so I guess we can kind of put that aside now. But, this is some sort of, I feel like, foundation that she's on mentally, physically, and some sort of just pure relation. So this is definitely her father. Let's just keep going with that, spirits. Tell me more, please. What needs to be known with this Cancer energy? First card we have is the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this bitterness comes from a main character, a main woman. And I don't mean bitterness just pure beyond energy. I mean the words, the tongue, there's that sword coming out of the mouth. Everything that is said started with somebody that led these young ladies, and this may be her mother here with this Queen of Swords. Very quick thinker. And then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. There's mental help here all around. I'm not going to say anything bad about this young man, but I'm just going to say mental health is a big issue. Mental health is still in the present, and that is the moon with the Cancer energy, and the truth is being not only illuminated to you, but there's something here that's going to be secretly revealed. We got the King of Coats. I believe this came out with her card as well on her reading when I did for her upright. So she has a lot of feelings, just like the father, just like the mother. There is some sort of relation here with the mental instability, or the outbursts, the misunderstanding, the rambling on, and maybe some sort of addiction here. Here is the Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. There's no generosity given to her at all. She's never been acknowledged by him. He's never come out and said anything beyond just a picture that you may be able to find. And there's something here that's dark shadow secret between two people. Could be the mother and the father of her. And then we have the Two of Swords. Something is very much so in denial, and he may just be denying her. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. There's a star. There is some sort of hope as far as who he is as this big musician, something that he's built here, but she's not privy to it. And I feel like it's because of something that's beyond inappropriate that he's seen, that he's heard, but more or less like this energy he's physically experienced because he's like a part of her. And I feel like this is only not met because nothing was really taken serious as far as a relationship with this Queen of Swords. It was something to experience, something that he saw, something that caught both eyes. And it feels like a sort of promiscuous form. So this is where a lot of projection comes from and a lot of outbursts because a path that has already been traveled, and it's like she's experienced it. A woman, so that could be her mother. But this is all energy beyond chaos here, because the chaos leads to some sort of frustration with this Nine of Swords. Tell me more in the present energy. All right, you got the 9, you got the 8, you got the 5. There's some sort of inability. And then you got the 4, and there's a 9 again. So you've got 9 twice. And that's where we're going to start here. a lot of stalking. So there is a lot of, I think, things that he has witnessed that made him not want to talk to this woman, that made him not really want to have a relationship. There may have been some sort of, honestly, just want to say inappropriate thing that was done here. And if something's inappropriate that you saw, you can't kind of get over it, let alone have a relationship, because there's no understanding. There's really nothing there, no meat on the bones. There's no real conversation or no real growth that can happen, because the history is just not there as far as some sort of connection. See those sperm like little creatures? It was like that's pretty much what was happening with this woman, and it led to this child, this another promiscuous, feels like individual. So there is no contact simply because of just a pure disconnect, a pure inability to understand, and some sort of secret that is between them. You got the Hermit, you got the Two of Wands in reverse, and then the Page of Swords. There's something here that's rude. I don't know if that's their feelings, their personality. He comes through as that, uh, very much so, and it's been watched, it's been witnessed, and that's how, I feel like words may have hurt her before that he has said. With this Two of Wands and reverse, this is just a bad plan. This just feels like from the very beginning, this young man didn't really mean to have what was happening, because eyes were just caught upon each other and they were going off of emotion. And then there was a really fear of what was going to happen as far as a relationship, as far as some sort of connection. And I'm talking about the father and the mother here. Now, with the Hermit, there is some sort of soul searching that he's done, soul searching that he's still going to do here in the future, but it never will kind of involve her. And I believe, honestly, this was the same card, simply because it's just something very risky here with her. He knows that she's, excuse my French, very greedy with wealth, and really possessive when it comes to that kind of status and lifestyle. He doesn't want to open this up to her at all anymore, um, as far as even an offer of love, conversation, nothing. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Pentacles, there's that Cancer energy again with the Hangman, the Six of Curses with the more feelings, and then the Hierophant, Taurus, Cancer energy. He may have had conversation with Chyna, somebody that's a Taurus, somebody that is in the family, but there was no real new method because of something that just feels one-legged. Too much negativity is conjured up here in these feelings, but most of all, it's just, I believe he's tried with her maybe 2 to 3 times. Really tried with, feels like not only Shalana, the mother, and Chyna before, but nothing really works out. No new methods here come forward. So she may have also come to him before for some unpaid debts, may have asked him for a big ton of something he was not able to give or didn't have a close connection with to kind of to go with that. So she has abused his generosity. She has abused something here that he no longer can kind of get with because of negative patterns. And he really has a discontent for something that he sees with all three. And I believe either getting involved or having some sort of connection in the first place. Tell me about this more in detail. With the final card is the Two of Swords. There's the three, there's the two, three, there's that five. So here's the five that you can see with the Hierophant. In the present moment, that may have just tried to happen again, and this separation is just not able to be mended. There's the Emperor for the father, some sort of protectiveness, and then the King of Swords in reverse. Uh, Mr. Oliver may be extremely ruthless in his words, so this is definitely where Shalana gets that from in the eyes of the actual father. But like I said, there is something that stable, there is something that runs through the mind here that kind of harms itself, but it's not able to be seen by that individual. You know, there's that eyeball, it's only seen by other people. So it's never going to ever break through because now we're talking about something that's completely hereditary, something that's honestly needing healing and really opening up some sort of emotions that have been repressed. And there's that moon, and I feel like that's the true secret that's here. There's that earring. He may have been hurt by her many, many times by words, just like she's left with Chyna. And it's just like he had to come in with some sort of authority here. He has to protect himself, but let alone something that he deals with on the dark shadows. You understand? And he may have, she may have tried to attack him before physically because she couldn't get a step close or get to what she needed from him. So I see some sort of scar here. I see some sort of thing that she will always denial. She will always deny, and I feel like be in denial about. He also will always deny her, um, and I feel like there's no real conversation that could be had. And this is happening right now in that nine. She may have tried to reach out to get some sort of help, to get some sort of clarity or backup, but it's just not coming through at this time. With everything that goes on, you would imagine or feel that Mr. Oliver would come forth and say, "Hey, Shalana, you need to chill."